don't know if this is just me, but I think I've started to place too much focus on red flags when I'm dating. And I think it might be down to how many videos I'm seeing online. Like I saw this video the other day, don't miss these horrific red flags or they'll destroy your life. And of course I get it that red flags are important, but I think it's starting to get in my head and a little bit in everyone else's head. Because I've noticed on dates sometimes I'm not just there experiencing the person in the moment. I'm constantly thinking, is this a red flag? Is that a red flag? Did they say that thing that means they're horrible in this way? And before I know it, I'm not even on the date anymore. I'm just doing this weird risk assessment in my own head. And I think the problem is when you go into dating constantly looking for red flags, your brain starts to focus more on exclusion than inclusion. You're looking for reasons someone won't work for you. Why would this person be wrong for me? And I do get why, of course. If you've been hurt before, your brain is obviously going to try and protect you. But sometimes protection can destroy your chances of actually meeting someone, because eventually you're going to start looking at them like they're one sentence away from being disqualified and getting 10 crosses on your little list. And I think the mindset that I'm trying to develop now in dating and honestly in life in general is focusing a little bit less on all the ways I could be different from someone and a little bit more on what connects us and what's maybe similar about us. You know, what do we have in common? What feels easy? Can I enjoy this conversation without trying to predict the next 5 years of our life together? Because ultimately, a date is not marriage, it's a date. And maybe you meet someone special, maybe you make a friend, maybe you get a funny story, or maybe you simply learn something new about yourself. You know, at the end of the day, the point of a date is the date. It's not necessarily the outcome of the date. And I'm not saying ignore red flags, of course not. Don't destroy yourself. But maybe we do need to place a little bit more focus on the human being as a whole. Because every person has flaws. And if every bit of content online, they're going to call something different a red flag. So eventually, guess what? Everyone is going to fit somewhere on the red flag spectrum until no one finds anyone who fits their criteria. So maybe the healthier way to date is to look at the whole picture. Understand that people have great parts and people have not so great parts. Maybe that person works for you, maybe not. But it definitely shouldn't be about reducing a whole person to one imperfect moment. Anyway, that's my reflection of the day. Hope it helps. Take it or leave it. I'll see you on the next one.